السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله وكفى وسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى. أما بعد، يقول الله تبارك وتعالى في كلامه المجيد بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم: يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون أياما معدودات فمن كان منكم مريضا أو على سفر فعدة من أيام أخر. There's two ayats. Open the Quran and read. That's the next one. Don't take out a mistake unless you are 100% sure. فَمَنْ كَانَ مِنْكُمْ مَرِيضًا أَوْ عَلَى سَفَرٍ فَعِدَّةٌ مِّنْ أَيَّامٍ أُخَرَ وَعَلَى الَّذِينَ يُطِيقُونَهُ فِدْيَةٌ طَعَامُ مِسْكِينٍ فَمَنْ تَطَوَّعَ خَيْرًا فَهُوَ خَيْرٌ لَهُ وَأَنْ تَصُومُوا خَيْرٌ لَكُمْ إِن كُنتُمْ تَعْلَمُونَ. صدق الله العظيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. My dear respected brothers and sisters in Islam, if there was a person who neglected his health for 11 months and he ate junk food and he ate food that was high in cholesterol and he did not exercise, he did not eat healthy food, what would you say about this person if he was given 1 month to recuperate, to bring his health back and to regain his health? That 1 month, this person who had been neglecting his health for 11 months, if he was given that 1 month as a window of opportunity, he would grab that opportunity. Like our physical bodies, our ruh, our spirituality, we have neglected it for 11 months. As a matter of fact, we have neglected our ruh for as many years as we have lived. And as that person who does not care about his health, and he's a chain smoker and he sees that sign on the cigarette pack that says smoking will kill you, but this person, due to his addiction, smokes. Similar is our situation. Quran has given us the warning that this sin will lead you to Jahannam. But due to our addiction to sin, we still indulge. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, Huffatin naru bishahawat. But due to our addiction, we still indulge in shahawat. And not only that, this person who is neglectful of his health, he ignores the symptoms that something is wrong. The pain that a body feels is a blessing in disguise, because when we feel pain, we know there's something wrong, and that is when we will go to the doctor. Otherwise, how would we know that some organ is not functioning properly? So pain is a blessing. It tells us that something is wrong. This person, he's neglectful of his health. So he ignores the symptoms. He has chest pain, but he doesn't go to see the doctor. He sees blood in his urine. He might have kidney infection, but he doesn't care. We see symptoms when it comes to our ruh, our spirituality. We don't feel like praying. That's a symptom that something is wrong. We find reciting the Quran on a daily basis cumbersome. We rather surf the internet. That is a symptom that there's something wrong with our ruh. We are the last to come, the first to leave the masjid. That's a symptom that something is wrong with our ruh. So we focus on our body, and we actually, some of us will take care of our bodies, our physical bodies. But how much do we take care of our ruh? And how much are we worried about how sick our ruh, our spirituality is? This body was created from soil, from earth. Minha khalaqnakum. From this earth we have created you. وَفِيهَا نُعِيدُكُمْ. And into this earth we shall return you. وَمِنْهَا نُخْرِجُكُمْ تَارَةً أُخْرَى. And from this earth we shall bring you back out one more time. So the nourishment for this body comes from this earth, because it was created from this earth. We eat fruits, vegetables, meat. Where does it come from? The earth. Even the meat, the lamb, the goat, the beef that we eat, that has grazed on grass. Where does that grass come from? The earth. So this body, the physical body, was created from earth, so its nourishment, its strength is from earthly sources. The ruh, how was the ruh created? وَيَسْأَلُونَكَ عَنِ الرُّوحِ. They ask you about the ruh. قُلِ الرُّوحُ مِنْ أَمْرِ رَبِّي. Say the ruh is a command of my Lord. The ruh was created from the order of Allah. Where will the ruh get its nourishment from? The ruh will not gain its energy, its nourishment from vitamins, or from protein, or from fruits and vegetables. The ruh was created from the amr of Allah, from the command of Allah. So the ruh will get its nourishment from the commandments of Allah, from awamirullah. When a person prays, his ruh gets stronger. When he recites Quran, his ruh gets stronger. His ruh is getting stronger. When there's a hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, famous hadith, that when there's a gathering in which Allah's name is mentioned, then angels surround that gathering. Hafatil malaika. And they actually call one another. They actually call one another and say, come towards your nourishment. Because good deeds nourish the angels. And they gather around such a gathering till they make circles all the way up to the heavens. This is nourishment for our ruh, food for our soul. There's a word that's used in English. It's called soul food. Soul food, if it's really yummy, they'll call it soul food. Soul food is actually good deeds. That provides food for our soul. They were conscious. Our pious predecessors, Salafus Salihin, they were conscious about their ruh. Abu Hazim, he was once giving advice to Sulaiman bin Abdul Malik, a Khalifa, famous Khalifa. Gave him advice. And then Abu Hazim was about to leave. The Khalifa Sulaiman bin Abdul Malik, he said, won't you stay? هل تصحب معنا تصيب منا ونصيب منك. We'll benefit from each other. Won't you stay a little longer? Abu Hazim, he told the Khalifa that I feel my ruh is being affected by my staying any longer. You might benefit. You might be benefiting from my advice, my counsel, my words, but I am suffering. From all that I see in your court, I am suffering, my ruh is suffering. You might think, well, if that sheikh stayed a little longer, the Khalifa would have benefited more. Correct? Does the doctor put his life at risk to treat you? No, he will wear his gloves, he will wear his mask and then he will approach you. He's not going to put himself at risk to treat you. No doctor in the world will do that. Because he will become the patient, you will be cured, and the doctor will become the patient. He's not going to put his life at risk to treat you. And he will not stay with you any longer than he needs to. Why would he expose himself to the sickness that you have? So Abu Hazim said, no, Kalla, my ruh is being affected. I'm not going to jeopardize my spirituality to benefit you. So they were conscious of their ruh. Today, being the last day of Shaban, we are about to enter what I could call the Ramadan clinic. This is a 30-day course, 30-day clinic. It's a mandatory treatment. Think of it as a rehab. 30 days. No one is discharged earlier than 30 days. The doctor will discharge you only after 29 or 30 days. And some of us in this Ramadan clinic are in stable condition. Some of us are in critical condition. And some of us are in the ICU. Yes. When it comes to our ruh, some of us are in the ICU. And if we do according to the doctor's orders, stay away from what he has told us to stay away from, and take the medication that he instructs us to take, then all of us, when we are discharged after 29 or 30 days from Ramadan clinic, inshallah will feel better. Some of us might feel better than others, but all of us will feel a little better. It is the fadl of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that he has given us this month of Ramadan. But if a person comes into this Ramadan clinic and does not follow the doctor's orders, he will not feel cured. He will not be cured. One of the things to do to cure ourselves spiritually and to take care of our ruh, because we have taken care of our physical bodies. Sometimes what happens is the stronger the body is, the weaker the ruh is. You have more energy to do sin. So the stronger the physical body, the weaker the ruh. That's why fasting is prescribed, to weaken the body. To weaken the body. And mashallah, all of us, we overeat and gain a few pounds. If we were to weigh ourselves tonight and then weigh ourselves 1 month later, all of us would have gained a few pounds. Fasting is to weaken the body somewhat, thereby strengthening the ruh. Sometimes parents would stuff you at suhoor and say, eat, eat, so you don't feel hungry. The point is to feel a little hungry. If you don't feel any hunger at all, then you're not benefiting from your sawm. So what to do for 30 days? This, in general, stay away from all that Allah has prohibited. Imagine if the lawful becomes unlawful. In Ramadan, the lawful becomes unlawful. Eating bread, rice becomes unlawful. What to say about what is already unlawful? What to say about what Allah has made haram? If a person was to indulge in haram in the month of Ramadan, his ruh, let alone be cured, he will walk away weaker than when he first entered this Ramadan clinic. So to do everything that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has instructed us, mandated us to do. Some people, they will fast all 30 days, but they will miss their prayers. What's the point? They're fasting day after day properly, from dawn to sunset, but they're missing their prayers. So the first thing to remember is to stay away from all that Allah has made haram, and to do everything that Allah Azza wa Jal and His Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam has instructed us to do. There are sunnahs of fasting. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, "Tasahharu, fa inna fi sahuri barakah." Sometimes we would like to fast the way we like to fast. No, there's a sunnah way to fast. The sunnah way to fast is to have suhoor. Suhoor doesn't necessarily, anything you have after your Isha prayer could be counted as suhoor, but it is preferred that you delay your suhoor as much as possible. So if 4:22 is dawn, it's better to have suhoor around 4 o'clock, somewhere between 3:30 and 4. Some of us, we want to have our suhoor and then go to bed so we can get more sleep. That will count as suhoor, and you have fulfilled the sunnah of suhoor, but it is another sunnah to delay your suhoor. But to be mindful that you don't step into 4:23, because if 4:22 is the time suhoor ends, then 4:22 is the time suhoor ends. If a person is still eating at 4:23, his fast is null and void. 4:22, for example. Similarly, Maghrib. If Maghrib is at 8:46 and a person opens his fast at 8:45 intentionally, he knows that 8:46 is Maghrib. When is he forgets or he's confused? But he knows. Knowingly, he opens his fast 1 minute early, 8:45. When Maghrib is at 8:46, his fast for that day is null and void, and he must make up that fast. People also ask about traveling. If your suhoor ends at 4:22, if your flight is at 8 o'clock in the morning or 9 o'clock in the morning, you must fast for that day. Because when the suhoor time ended, you were not a traveler, you were a muqim. You were not a musafir, you were a muqim, a resident at 4:22. If you had left your house, let's say your flight is at 5:30 in the morning, and you left your house, khuruj min al-bayt or min al-balad, at 4 o'clock, because your flight is at 6 o'clock. You left your house at 4 o'clock. You would not have to fast for that day. You would make it up some other day. Similarly, let's say you are in California and you are flying back. You're in California, you are a musafir, traveler. You're not going to be fasting. You can fast, that's optional, but you have the option of not fasting because you are a traveler. You come back and you reach your house around 5 p.m. You did not begin the day fasting, correct? Because you were a traveler. You reached your home at 5 p.m. It is better, you are not fasting, but it is preferred that you do not eat anything till Maghrib. It's preferred. Also, people have the question about medication. Injection does not break your fast, it does not nullify your fast, it does not make your fast makruh. A person can take an injection. Also, giving blood, drawing blood will not break your fast. Eye drops, medication in your eyes will not break your fast. A person who is exempt from fasting in the month of Ramadan. No person is really exempt from fasting. Because even if you are sick, or if a woman is expecting or nursing, or if a person is traveling, what will you do? You will make it up min ayyamin ukhar. You will make it up in other days. So no person is really exempt from fasting. But who is considered sick? We know traveler, 48 miles, for at least for less than 15 days is a traveler. We know a woman who is expecting or nursing, but who is sick? Person who is sick, فَمَنْ كَانَ مِنْكُمْ مَرِيضًا. A Muslim experienced doctor. This is the condition that is written in the books of fiqh, that the doctor should be Muslim and experienced. By experienced, they mean competent. Why Muslim? Because you ask a non-Muslim who doesn't know what fasting is or how important fasting is for a Muslim, and you ask him, he'll say, yeah, you don't have to. But a Muslim doctor, he knows how important fasting is. And obviously he's a doctor. So he can weigh the two and see that whether fasting is really harmful to your health or not. Non-Muslim has never fasted your type of fast. A Muslim has fasted your type of fast. He has been there, done that. So he knows what it is to fast. That's why in the books of fiqh it is written that a Muslim experienced doctor tells you that fasting will harm you. Fasting will hurt your health, harm your health. Then you are exempt from fasting in the month of Ramadan. If a person says, well, fasting, when I fast, I feel tired, I feel my energy level is low, that's not a reason. When I'm fasting, I have a headache, and I really can't concentrate or focus at work, that's not a reason. That's not maridan. That's why I define marid. It's not up to you. Some Muslim doctor who fears Allah and is competent tells you that fasting will harm your health, then you will not fast in the month of Ramadan till you feel better. What happens if a person is terminally ill? He will never be cured from his sickness, and eventually he will leave this world, he will die without ever being permanently cured. This person is called terminally ill. For him, for every fast that he misses, unable to fast in the month of Ramadan, he will have to give fidya. What is the fidya? Ta'amu miskin, feeding one person. The same amount that you would give in sadaqatul fitr, $8, that is the amount you would pay for every one fast. This sick person, he's terminally ill. There's no chance that he will ever fast again in his life. So he will pay $8 for every fast that he misses in the month of Ramadan. If a person purposely, knowingly, intentionally, without any excuse, breaks his fast in the middle of the day, then this person will have to pay the penalty. Now it's not simply a make-up fast for a fast that you missed. Now you have to make up the one fast that you broke, and you have to pay the penalty, shahraini mutatabi'ain, of fasting 60 consecutive days, 2 months, without a break. You broke your fast without any legitimate reason, intentionally, purposely, knowingly. Now the penalty will apply, and the penalty is 60 days. If he misses even 1 day, then he will have to start his 60 days once again. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enable all of us to take care of our fasts and give us the health and the ability to fast in this month of Ramadan, and to fast the whole month, and while focusing not on the samosas and the pakoras, but focusing on our ruh, because we have focused enough on food for 11 months. We have done nothing but eat and eat for 11 months. Now is the 1 month to draw back, to take a step back from food. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us all. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. وما علينا إلا البلاغ. Please pray your sunnah.